Scharenbrock.
You're red. Name?
Mitch Roadruck.
You're green.
So are all these being webcast?
All the junior matches are, yeah.
And are they? Oh, they're doing from that camera right there.
Yeah. Yep.
And will they be archived so we can go back and look at them later? Then I mean.
Yep. Matt.com will have them on there.
Are you guys web streaming video or whatever the technical term is for the finals? Are you guys doing it live?
Yep. Yeah, so it'll be the same as this, with commentary.
Is Shane?
Yep, Shane's coming.
You know, and I brought this up last year. I'm sorry that I've been trying to wind up my NCAA season, but I forget about freestyle until I get to this week, and then it's like, all right, now I gotta. But as we do internationally, and something that I talked to a number of people last year is propose a video review challenge in folk style, kind of like we have internationally. And I mean, it's something that I believe the NCAA should do. I mean, it's easy. I mean, the finals were another example. I think if they would have reviewed a couple calls, they would have gone, you know what, that's a take.
And then they kind of play with it a little bit in NCAAs as far as.
Well, the NCAAs, they're hesitant about using video. I mean, we can't use it. I mean, I've been in matches where we've been protesting to go watch the video. I mean, I'm welcome to that.
Yeah.
But they say it's limited use of it. You just can't use it for anything, technically speaking. But I've seen it, and I know I've been in matches where I go back and watch the video.
Yeah.
See if we got it right or not. And sometimes you can tell you did, and sometimes you can tell you didn't.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't know, but because of the camera angle. But what I would like to see, and this would be a good event to do, or the natural event I think maybe to do it, is test run that in the finals or in the semifinals on.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't be done this year, but I've drawn up some procedures about that.
Yeah.
And I've kind of combined what FILA has done and what our USA video review procedures can actually, hold, and also the NCAA, what the NCAA allow. I mean, they say we can use it for flagrant misconduct and timing and scoring, but technically not on judgment.
Yeah.
But I've always said, a coach should be able to challenge judgment because there's good judgment and bad judgment, and not always can you tell watching a videotape. But a lot of times you can say, it's a judgment whether it's a takedown or not, but it's a takedown.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't call it, and see how that goes. And instead of one of the modifying things would be you take your first injury time, or if you challenge and you don't, a correction isn't made, that's your first injury time. That's a penalty.
Yeah.
And follow the entry time, procedure if a challenge is not allowed or it's not, nothing's changed. Yeah. If you change something, let the guy get his challenge back.
Yeah.
As long as he's right and we're wrong, you should challenge all day, I'd say.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm one of those former athletes that hated referees. It's like, and now I got to look in the mirror once in a while and hate myself.
Yeah, I think, and with all this stuff too, I think it's, obviously they let you guys check out the timing or all that stuff. So I think it's.
Well, the technology's here.
Yeah.
It's a matter of putting somebody on a camera. If you want to review it, as we know with our freestyle stuff, you really want somebody that's running these cameras. If you're going to review, have a review process, that the official can come back and the person that's running, rewinding stuff, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because time is of the essence.
Yeah.
You want to keep it as short as possible, but I know there's some logistical problems that you got to work through. But to me, it's a no-brainer.
Oh yeah.
And I brought this up last year in Fargo to some USA Wrestling people, and they said, write it up. When I started writing it up, I haven't given it to anybody. It was in my notes of recommendations for folk style about using video, but I didn't give a procedure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, who would I? Oh, go ahead. Do your stuff.
No, we're good.
I was just going to say, besides Rich Bender, I mean, is there somebody here I should throw that at? I mean, I was going to talk to Shane Sparks since he's one of the guys there, and I don't know if it's his equipment or USA Wrestling or what, but
this is this company, Wrestling Video Solutions. So they did all the NCAA tournaments this year. And this is what we use for all of our international events like Pan Am's, both of them that we had this year. That's what they use at trials for review. So I would say say it might be a pretty good chance
Yeah, I
that
would. You know, why not?
NCAA is going to do it next year, especially now that they're integrated with track, so they can, you know, look at the time, look at the situation or whatever. So,
Right.
if I had to guess, it looks like it's headed that direction because they have something that's in place and they
Right.
can actually rely on.
Yeah, well, we got it. We got the technology.